What's up, everybody? How are you today? What's up? What's going on, people? 5:45, basically. What's today? Thursday? It's another shitty day in New York, raining, shitty out. We'll take a look in a minute. What's up to everybody at home? How you guys doing? James, what's up? What's up? Casey is raw. I can't see the other names. Here we go. This fucking thing. Wandy, what's up, bro? Chad, what's going on? So I was listening to a little show before, and I heard some shit being said, but nothing that important. But I also saw last night. I also saw the big news in the community right now is that Dave Rose and Joe getting together and doing a episode of what was it again? Fuck. Somebody know the name of it again, please? Final Frontier News. A lot of people are excited about that. I listened to the whole episode. It was cool to see that happening. Those two back. And then I heard Tommy a little while ago on JB's show. I don't know if people caught that. Tommy was on our show last night. And he got a little... he was good last night, Tommy. He was a good guy last night. People were saying shit to him and everything. He was cool. He controlled himself for the most part. And he was chill, you know? Hey, no problem, Chad. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, man. I was bored. I'm just sitting at home, and I told Shannon, I was like, I want to go live or something. And she was like, why don't you just go on your phone outside? So I was like, fuck it. Let's do it. What's going on, James? How are you? Oh, shit. Let me move this thing here. Bry Guy, what's up, brother? Who else we got here? Mitch. What's going on? Tommy. Is that the real Tommy? No, that's not Tommy. Mr. Himmelfarb, how are you, brother? You're at work right now? Well, it's good you're working, brother. It's good you're working. It's good you're working, and it's good you're bored. That's good news, you know? Yeah, so everybody knows what happened with Filthy. Like I said, I don't know when he's going to be back and shit. But hopefully soon. Hey, what's going on? Hopefully soon he'll be back. I don't know, I'm not asking him that shit. I'm just, whenever he comes back, he comes back. I've barely spoken to him in the last couple of days because he's extremely busy. Like, he's the one who's taking care of all this, the arrangements for his dad and everything. So he's very busy. Yeah. Yeah, I got a little bit of something going on right now. Shannon doesn't like this. She hates when I grow facial hair. She doesn't like it. She said that she don't like it. So I said I'm not shaving until the COVID's over. Keep it fucking... Dr. Earl, what's going on, brother? How you doing? And yes, I did see people calling last night on the show. But yeah, I just kept it to me and Shannon and Tommy for the most part. I want to do shows that, obviously we're going to have people on Saturdays and all those other shows, and I love having you guys on, all you guys, your Dr. Earls, your regulars, Dr. Earls, and last night Alex Payne called. I love having you guys on, but there are some shows that I'm going to just keep it to me and the guys or me and Shannon, so... just so it's, so it's a little different, you know what I mean? Because you see a lot of guys on a lot of shows, so it's like, I don't know, I want to give people an, kind of a alternative once in a while, you know what I mean? But besides that, I was out here just shooting around my bow and arrow. Ooh. And I got a bunch of new toys. They were buy one, get one free. So I'll show you guys right now. I got my new axe. This is for outdoor use, camping, wood axe, you know what I mean? Open the bad boy up a little bit. take it out. Nice little axe for wood, right? I like making the fires outside and shit, so this little axe is perfect, man. It's light. The handle's made out of fucking, rope, basically nylon rope. And it's really good camping gear, This is for if you need bolts and nuts, you could fit in there and open it up. I could fit it on my nuts and fucking put my cock in this one right here. It fits in that one. So yeah, it comes in really handy, especially if you need to chop somebody up and put their ass in chlorite acid or some shit. No, I'm just kidding. Oh shit, who it is? Oh shit, I didn't even know that thing fucking works. Oh shit, Abel Salas, what up, brother? Who do we got here? What's up, Luther? What's going on, brother?
Hey Ken, good show last night. Tommy had me crying asking that lady to eat his ass, lol.
Dude, I could not fucking believe. Shannon goes, Tommy, you should put a tweet out asking her to fucking eat your ass out. And I was like, what? Because we were talking about eating ass and it's nasty or it isn't. It was really a good show last night, I gotta say. A lot of people have hit me up saying last night was a good episode, a really good episode. I didn't know as it was going on that it was one of the better episodes, but check it out if you haven't seen it yet. It was a pretty good episode. And we were talking about eating ass on the episode for a couple of minutes there. And all of a sudden, Tommy's talking about, he has this infatuation with what's her name? Trish, whatever the fucking, I forgot her fucking name. Why? I'm hungry. With Pinchapatis, right? So he has this infatuation with her, right? So Shannon says on the show, you should tweet it out for her to eat your asshole out. Okay? Now don't ask me why that was said or why it came up with Tommy involved in it. I forgot how we got to that point to where all of a sudden Tommy's like, hey Ken, send me what you want me to say. And I was like, all right. So I fucking texted to him, and I guess I didn't think he would really do it. I honestly thought that he wouldn't retweet it. I thought he would not retweet that. But he did. He retweeted for Trisha Paytas to eat his asshole out. And it's on there. And if you haven't seen it, please retweet at Trisha Paytas, because I cannot believe Tommy put that on his Twitter. Come on, man. You got to give him props on that. You got to give the dude props on that. To put that on his Twitter is fucking insane, man. He's fucking awesome. That was great. That was great last night, man. My little Rambo knife, it's a miniature Rambo knife. I bought it, right? And I was like, oh shit, $10, that's a sale. They made it look like it was about 20 feet tall when I bought it, okay? They made it look like it was huge, all right? And it's a fucking small knife. And this is a knife that I had when I was a kid, but it was bigger. And it has survival gear on the inside right here. Mine used to have the compass on the outside. This one doesn't. But this has survival gear in it, a compass on it, and a bunch of matches and stuff in there. And it comes in like a little cartridge. And you could actually stick this cartridge in your butthole if you'd like. Kind of like, look, I'll show you. Tommy would like this. It's better than a quarter. So he could actually, insert that into the butthole. Just like that. But look, in there it's got fishing wire and waterproof matches and shit like that. So, if the world comes to an end, I could start a fire before it ends. You know what I mean? And that goes right in there, like a butthole. And then you put this on there, and you close her up. Nice little knife. I thought it was bigger. I expected it to be bigger, but it's a nice little shank. You know what I mean? Nice little shank. Come on, fucker. Come on, fucker. Come on. Come on, fucker. Come on. Come on. All right, so we got that, right? Nice little knife. It's cheap. Cheap little knife. All right, here, hold on. I got some more shit to show you guys. Let's see. Yes, that is a good space to store your Boombonic Chronic if you're going camping and you want to bring the Boombonic with you. All right, you guys have seen this one already because I bought this one a couple of weeks ago. You guys have seen this one, pretty sure. This is the one I had in my car. Pretty nice, right? Look at that. Right into the side of the fucking, see it? Right? Fucking nice, man. I was hurling this at the tree, and Shannon came out and said, "What in the fuck are you doing?" And I said, "I'm stuck home for fucking weeks on end." "What do you mean, what am I doing?" "I'm trying to fuck around. I'm trying to get stabbed." Here's the second one. A little bit smaller. Nice little fire starter right here, look. Nice little fire starter. This thing is really cool. You can start fires with this no matter what. The, what is it called again? The zinc in this, you shave off these little shavings off of this stick, right? And then you turn it this way. You see this little rod in there? That right there starts your fires. You shave that onto these little shavings, and it literally will start a fire with this. It's really cool. If you are stuck with no matches or anything, that's your boy. And then here's the... Yo, I got this from Walmart, okay? This is from Walmart. It's a nice little bad boy, too. No hand gear. Your hand's left wide open. So you know, it's a little exposed, but I like this one, man. I like this one, too. You could saw wood, chop somebody's fucking arm off. You know, you got everything with this one, you know? Nice little knife. So we put that back in a nice little holster they gave me, right? And there's a sharpener in there. A knife sharpener I got in there. Sharpen all these fuckers up, really. I sharpened it up so much that it fucking cut my finger a little bit. Like when I put it on the top just to see how sharp it was. Bitch was sharp. Bitch was sharp. I got a couple of other knives, but they're in my car. And then my father bought me this. Don't ask me why, but he brought this over yesterday. And he said, "Here, this is for when you cut the bushes out front and stuff. I got you a really nice, this is fucking really nice, high end." I'm like, damn, like, this is really nice, this thing, man. It's for cutting the limbs and shit. I've been cutting so many tree limbs and bushes in my house, it's not even fucking funny, man. I'm done. I've done the whole fucking yard like 10 times over. I'm done. I have nothing to do. I'm like tapped out. I need to go back to work. Clambake, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? Naughty by Nature. Oh yeah, when they came out carrying the machete, yeah, I remember that. Naughty by. Have you guys been listening a lot to music lately during this whole COVID thing? Because I got into music again for the first time in a while, like really listening to old shit that I haven't heard in years. Shit that I just, you know when you listen to something and you listen to it for a couple of years and you oh shit! Oh shit!
Gerbil, man.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Don't touch the gerbil, man. Touch the gerbil, man. Don't touch my gerbil, man. Don't touch that gerbil, man. Touch my gerbil, man. Yo, I'm fucking regurgitating gerbil, man. Yo, don't touch my fucking gerbil, man. Gerbil, man. Take my left arm.
My left tell you motherfucker what I'm after.
I'm a huge fan of you, Kim and the whole FML crew.
Well, thank you, brother. I thank you, man. That was very nice of you. Thank you so much, man. I tried to hook my radio thing up to this. This is a radio thing. It's an adapter. Thank you for that, man. I really appreciate that. This is a radio adapter I bought when I had a car that didn't have a normal radio in it. You take this and you plug it into the cigarette lighter, right? And then it could take any phone and it shoots the Bluetooth into your radio. So your phone could connect to this, and then this shoots the signal into your car radio. So now you have a regular radio without having a regular radio. But now I use this in my garage because I have a car that uses it. But it's a really cool setup. Look, you could still charge your phone and shit, right? And then it sends that Bluetooth signal to any radio. So I just beam it to my radio in the garage. And then I could have my phone hooked up to my radio in my garage and have surround sound outside. Like in the summertime, you know what I mean? Like when we're sitting out there in the summer. And these little adapter pieces I like. You know, I bought these little adapters, car adapter. It gives you like more cigarette lighter thingies to tap into. I'm a nut with that shit in my car, bro. You know, I love shit like that. And then this little adapter, this is a bitch right here. I love this thing. This makes any car turn into a regular adapter for your house. So anything that you plug into cars, bang, plug it right in. That's how I get it to work in the garage. Plug it right in, and boom. and now I got Bluetooth going to a shit old radio. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was a good show last night, me and Shannon. I didn't know that it was a great show or anything, but after the show was done, so many fucking people hit me up and was like, yo, man, that show was fucking funny, blah, blah, blah. It was really entertaining. You should have stayed on longer. And then I looked and I was like, you know what? There's really no one on right now. We should have fucking stayed on longer and shit, you know? I know Shannon had to get off because she had to be up early, but I should have stayed on longer. You know what I mean? So I apologize for that. But yeah, it was a really good show, and it was fucking funny. That the thing with Tommy, man, with the tweet was just fucking off the wall. Let me see what some of you guys are saying here in the chatteroo. The sound at radio, I know it does. No, I can make it sound better though. I can make it sound better. I have to like tune in shit. Like when the radio is turned up all the way, like if this radio is turned up, and if the phone is turned up all the way, it sends the signal to the radio like that's overly bassy and shitty sound. So I have to tweak it and turn down this radio, turn this one up, and then it's, you know, then it works better. I don't know, man. I guess I don't know when Lucky Low is gonna be around. I don't know. He's working, I guess. So very busy. I haven't really spoken to him. So whenever, man. I know Chris will be around this Saturday probably for the show, and Shannon's definitely gonna be on this Saturday because we have a pretty good show planned for this Saturday. It's gonna be a drinking show. Tommy, don't call me when I'm live, Tommy. Can somebody please reach out to Tommy and tell him that I'm live so he doesn't call me again? Please, Tommy. Why? I'm live right now, dude. Come on. You know? But yeah, Tommy, he really tweeted it out, man. I'm very impressed with that, if Tommy hears this. I can't get a clue, Tommy. Like, seriously, you don't know that I'm live, you fucking dick? I didn't even tweet it out or anything. Can you guys tweet this out that I'm live, anybody? I'd really appreciate it. I don't normally ask for tweets and shit like that. You guys know that. I don't ask for retweets and all that shit. So I'm just asking this one time. Can you see if you can hook a motherfucker up and just maybe tweet this out for me, please? And tell people Ken's live and come over and have some fun. I'm going to read the chat and then I'm going to take the phone down off of this little perch that it's on and we're going to go walk around, me and you. We're going to go walk around. This stream ain't done yet. I mean, you guys keep me on, and I will stay on. You know what I mean? No, just kidding. You guys know me. I'm all good. But yeah, I don't plan on going anywhere yet. So, like, I won't shortchange you. You know? I know everybody's fucking bored like I am, and at least I have shit to watch. Shout out to Dave Rose and Joe for putting on an entertaining show. And it's one of the first shows I've watched in a while having to do with Joe, because Joe doesn't really watch me. I don't really watch him type of thing. All the history that we had and all this shit. But I heard that Rose was on there and I had to go check it out. And it was a good show, man. Really entertaining shit. And that's the type of shit that I like talking about every once in a while, too. So hopefully me and Lo will do one of those soon or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so at least there's stuff to watch. And I'm hoping Tommy does some shows. Thank you, Casey. I appreciate it. If everybody could share the stream, that would be cool. Is that Tommy? No, that's not Tommy. J.R. Ford, what's going on? Yeah, the gamer it sucks, man. It sucks. I don't want to get into the whole thing, but I'm gonna. I'll tell you guys a little bit. I don't really want to get too detailed on what's, his life and everything, because he's not here. He can speak for himself, But I'll tell you this, without getting into a lot of details. Filthies, if you think Mike, the Filthy Mouth Gamer, is a complex, funny motherfucker, evil sometimes, evil, funny, dark, fucking humored, intelligent, funny guy, all right? If you think he's all that, if you met his father, you would be like, holy shit, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, because his father was he was a funny motherfucker, his father, man. He was a complex individual like us all, but he was a funny, funny, funny guy, man. I mean, if you think Gamer is funny, you think I'm funny, his father was a funny dude, man. I mean, we would be sitting in Filthy Mouth Gamer's room as teenagers playing video games, because Mike always had the big fucking TV and every system you can have. And we'd be sitting in there playing video games, you know, crocked out of our minds, whether we were drunk or high or whatever. And we'd all be sitting in the room, and I'd be there, and, you know, Filthy would be there, and a couple other people that you guys have met over the years on this show would be there. We'll all be sitting around, like, watching the TV or laughing. And his father would dip into the room, and he'd be like, and he really wouldn't say much, but just his actions and shit, he just the facial features, and he was like one of those guys, just the facial features alone. Like, he'd open up the door and he'd look in the room and he'd be like, fuck you guys doing? And, you know, we'd all be like, what's up, Mr. R, or whatever, you know, he'd be like, what's up? And he'd be like, what are you guys doing, playing fucking video games? Fucking lazy fucks. You know, he'd say something like that. It was always just a funny line, one-liner, or a funny, you know, call out the friends, man. We'd walk through the door with that guy, Louis the Bush, all right? And Mike's father would rip into him and, like, start busting his balls. And we would laugh our fucking balls off for hours, man, with that guy. I mean, and the most hospitality you would ever see going into his house, how his father was. He was the type of guy that would stop you as soon as you came in the house and told you to come and have a drink, or come and eat what they're eating, or come and hang out with them. That's how his father was. That's how his father was. He reminds me a lot of my father, in the sense that they were just like, you know, pal around guys. They weren't really fathers. Like, our son, are you going out? They were like friends. They were like friends, you know? So that's what his father was to me. He was like a really cool fucking dad. Looking from the outside in, he was a really cool dad. And you know, listen, everybody knows their mothers and fathers, and, well, mostly all people do, and like what type of character they are, and, you know, stuff that's gone on that I don't know about. Maybe Mike will touch on with you guys at a later date. But looking from an outside view, Mike's father was a funny fuck, and just was a good guy. He's a really good guy, and he was very young to pass away. But, you know, we all lose our parents, right? You know, we all lose our parents, man. I mean, unless we die before them, we watch them die, and that sucks. You know, you lose your mom, your dad. You know, it's part of life. Unfortunately, that's the part of life that's completely fucked. That, you know, you come into this life and you got to sit there and watch your loved ones all disappear in front of you, if you're lucky enough. And you get to live to a date. Say you get to live to be an old woman or an old man, you watch everybody die around you. If you get to be an old woman or an old man, you watch a lot of people die around you. That's just it. You know, if you're one of those people that die before it's your time, before you get old, well, then you're one of those people that the people remember when they're old. And it just depends on what side of the pendulum you're on. You know, and we all got to die. That's the fucked up thing, is we're all going to die. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. You know, and we're all going to experience fucking loss. We're all going to experience hurt. There's nothing we can do about it. You know, so that's the way life is. It's those good moments in between the tragedies. It's those good little moments in between the tragedies that you got to hang on to. You know? The small times that you have. Because honestly, we don't have long on this life, man. A lot of us don't get to live old, you know? Some people don't get to live old. Which sucks, but you get to stay young forever then, I guess, right? I mean, look at these kids that were just born and they die as fucking infants, or they die as, you know, they don't even get a chance at life. You know, they don't even get a chance at life. And I used to say, like, when I was younger, I would say, like, if somebody died in my family, I would say, we should celebrate them, not mourn them. And my mother would be like, no, you don't celebrate the death of somebody. And I was like, why? Why can't you celebrate their life in death? Like, why can't you remember their life instead of sitting there and going, oh, they're dead? Why can't you just go and have like a remembrance of their life and remember the time they were alive? You know what I mean? And I think that's the way it should be. Like, but some of these people were young, and my mother would go, no, they're too young to die, Kenny. That you don't celebrate somebody's life when they're 21 years old. Like, yeah, you still do. They still got 21 years here. Precious fucking years here, 21 of them, if they died at that age, right? You still got a chance at life. You still got to have a chance at it. the kids that die young and the people that die young somehow, some way, being a kid or young, that sucks, you know? So if you know, it sucks to die young, you know, but I don't know. The way that I used to see it was at least they had a shot at life as opposed to being, you know, not even born or just snuffed out young, you know? So, you know, I guess that any way you look at it, it's just fucked, you know? Any way you look at it, death sucks, period. Whether it's young or old. Because I know people that their grandparents have died, right? And they were like fucking 99. And they're sitting there crying like crazy. And I used to be like, what are you crying about? The person's fucking 99 years old. But it does still suck. Because that's a person you'll never get to talk to again. You'll never get to see for the rest of your life. And it's final. And it hits you like a ton of bricks. Even if they're fucking 90. You love the person. You know, you don't want to fucking not ever speak to them again. You know what I mean? You want to fucking speak to them. You know, when my grandfather died, he was 83 or something, or 87. He had 87 fucking years, man. That's fucking a run. That's a run. If you tell me, Ken, you're going to die a violent fucking death. You're going to be chopped in half at 89 years old. I'd sign right now. I say, I could guarantee you'll live 89 years on this earth. But your death is not going to be some peaceful thing with your family around you in a bed staring up at your family and you fade away. No, you're going to get just demolished in a blender. You're going to be in 9/11. You're going to fucking die in a blender of fucking, you know, dirt and mortar and steel and just chopping you up. That's how you're going to fucking die. I would still sign for that because I have 98 years. You know, of course, I want to live old. I want to live the old. You know, I don't want to die at fucking 60 or 45 or, you know, I want to live fucking old, you know? But then again, when you live old, you got to watch everybody die around you. Like my grandfather did. By the time my grandfather died, every one of his friends, every one of his relatives that were around when he was around, like brother-in-laws or cousins and all that, they're all gone. They all died. Every single one of them. He was the last guy left. And he would sit there laughing about it. And I'd say, you sick, twisted fuck, my grandfather. You are a sick bastard. He'd go, they're all dead. Every last fucking one of them. Jerry down the block's fucking dead. The guy who used to do my tires, fucking dead. Your grandmother's fucking dead. My brothers, he had 5 brothers. They're all fucking dead. Every one of them. The guy Jimmy used to do my taxes, fucking dead. Every fucking one's dead. And I'd be like, what? And he'd laugh. He'd go, I'm the fucking only one here. They're all gone. I'm fucking still here. I'm like, but we're here. Yeah, I know, but, you know. And I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, but he's right. They're all fucking, if you live that old to fucking 90, everybody dies. That's what you get. Oh, you want to live old? Then you watch everybody die. You want to die young? And then you don't get to experience life that long. You're fucked either way. Right? We're fucked either way. No matter what. So, yeah. So that's how that goes, you know? What's going on in the chat? Let's see here. Yeah. Yep. You're right, man. 2 more bottles. That's what it says on your tombstone, man. When you were born and when you died, man. You know? I'm fucking around, all right? Of course, you know, I mean, I just told you about how I feel about life, dude. But no, my grandfather, no. What, if he said that, death around him, there's death around him, man. That's what it is. If you grow old, you fucking... And what are you doing in here? Would you make another name? Didn't I fucking block you? Huh? You fucking hate me. Why are you in here? I don't understand why... I don't get the people who bash people on other shows and can't stand them and bash them in chats and say all kinds of shit about them are on other people's shows commenting and acting like, hey, what's going on? Hey, you know, like, why are you in here if you hate me? I don't get that. I really don't get that. I don't watch the people. You don't hate me. You don't hate me. Then what is it then exactly? What is it exactly that makes you go into chats for about how long now? Fucking 6 months maybe? And bash the fuck out of me? Huh? What is it then exactly? What is it? If it's not hate, what is it exactly? I don't know. And I really don't care. Obviously, you can tell. I care right now, but whatever. I lost my grandmother in January, and sorry to hear that, man. didn't tell us how sick she was at the time. She wanted us not to worry. That's how people are, man. That's how, like, some older people are, man. They, you know, some people are warriors, man, when they go out. Some people go out fucking proud, and I'm not going to, you know, they go out proud, and some people go out, you know, some people can't help it. They go out fucking really bad, like, and, you know, they don't want to die. And they're like, they want to stay here no matter what, and they know they're going to die, and they don't want to die, man. That's like that chick, the girl from the show me and Shannon watched. We watched that the Little People show, and that woman got fucking killed the other day, man. And like, you know, she didn't want to die because she was always like talking about like how afraid she was. Her heart wasn't right, so she was afraid that like she could just have a heart attack and die out of nowhere one day. And you know, someone who's worried about themselves like that, you know, obviously they want to live, and bang, there she gets killed anyway at a young age. You know, it's just fucked up. And it wasn't even our heart that did it. That's the even more fucked up part, you know. All right, listen, if you say that, man, then I don't have no problem, man. I don't have a problem with you to begin with, man. If it's just talking smack and entertaining, all right, I get that. But like, sometimes I've seen shit where it was like vicious from you. And I could be a vicious prick too, but I don't remember ever having a fucking beef with you to where I was like, why does he fucking hate me? What did I do to this guy? All right, so you don't have to do anything for someone to fucking hate you. You could just be you, and the person doesn't like you. Like, I understand there's people out there that's just not gonna like me. No matter if I try to get to fucking make them laugh, or I try to say I'm a good person to them, they're just not gonna fucking like me, and that's how it is. You're gonna meet people in your life that just don't like who you are. They just don't like the type of person you are. They don't mix well with that type of person. Even if I had 100 people in the room and 99 of them loved me and was like, yeah, I could talk to Ken, I could hang out with him, you're gonna find that one person that says, no, I do not like him, I do not want to hang out with him, but he's a funny guy, he's not a dick, I don't like his type of, I don't like him, I just don't like him, I just don't mesh well with him. And I get that. There's people out there you just don't mesh well with, you just don't like, you know what I mean? But, you know, so it's like, I get that. I don't have to fuck you over or say something about you for you not to like me. So I don't really know what type of situation it is with you, because I don't remember ever having beef with you. You know what I mean? So I see the shit that's said, and it's like, some of it's a little fucking malicious, fucked up shit. Now, if I did that to you, I could say, all right, the motherfucker's just getting me back, or maybe I said shit about you on a previous show or something like that, but I never remember once having an issue with some of these people at all, and then some of them hate me. They hate my guts for no reason. But it's all good, you know, whatever. It's all good. If it's fucking around, then whatever, man. We got bigger and better things to worry about in life, don't we? Than that bullshit, so... You know, it's like what it is. So then I heard JB's show today with Shell, I guess, in this situation with Cabretti and Tommy NC 2010, and JB talking about it with D Moon. And basically, there was speculation whether I went and told Scott McKinnon about Tommy NC not liking Shell or some shit. And then I guess Shell basically called Tommy out and said, well, if Tommy doesn't like me just because Ken doesn't like me, so Tommy will follow whatever Ken does. But if you really want to go by that, that doesn't float, because if that's the case, then how come Tommy wouldn't just like you because Joe liked you? Or how come Tommy wouldn't just respect you because Joe was respecting you at the time? Because Tommy does like Joe tremendously and loves him like a brother, right? I think that's all established. And, you know, he'll follow Joe sometimes in what he does, and just like he does with me, right? So if that's your reasoning behind it for Tommy NC 2010 not speaking to Shell for the last 2 years and hating on her, if that's her reasoning behind it, she's dead wrong. Tommy doesn't like her because Tommy heard shit she said about him. I didn't tell Tommy about it. I didn't tell fucking Scott McKinnon about it. I didn't tell Cabretti about it. I have nothing to do with that shit. I have nothing to do with it. I didn't go and speak to Cabretti on the side. That dude's a fucking weirdo, that Cabretti guy. That dude flip-flops to wherever Shell will go, Cabretti will follow. That's established also. That's another established thing. Some people just follow people no matter what. They'll put their 2 cents in once they find out where that person wants to go with it. And that's how it is. You know? And I don't say shit about them because I don't give a fuck where Shell hangs out, who Shell's friends with, who she talks to, who she's friends with, who she's giving money to. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care where she is, what she does. I don't give a fuck. So for them to even like talk about this whole thing and speculate that I'm involved with it, I don't have nothing to do with it. Tommy doesn't like Shell because Tommy says he doesn't like Shell. It's not because of what I say and what I don't like Shell or do. And Tommy can speak for himself. You know, I never went and told fucking anybody anything, and I'm not getting involved in that fucking charade. You know, and somebody came to me and said, oh, notice how Shell's not in Joe's chat anymore, and she's just in JB's. And I'm like, I really don't give a fuck where she hangs out. It don't make a difference to me what she does. She has nothing to do with me. I have nothing to do with her, so why would I care? I don't care. I don't care, you know, and I never will. So I don't really care what her and Weirdo says, that fucking weirdo that he is. I fuck my own mommy. I went to fuck my own mommy. Oh, she's my mommy. I listen to whatever she tell me to do. Who are we against this week, Chell? Chell, who are we against this week? Oh, I'm going to call up the show and bash them and rip them a new asshole. I will stomp on you, and then I will play video games on your ass. I will stomp on your ass, and then I will want to fuck on you. I want to... Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Suck a Disnick. Cabretti. Fuck up out of here. Let's see you fucking do something different besides fucking listen to whoever Shell will tell you what to do, you fucking weirdo. You fucking dick. Anyway. Let's see. Frank P, what's up, man? He's Mexican? I'm Mexican. I like enchiladas and guacacares. No, I'm not Mexican. Listen, I got Mexican in my family. He's just Mexican nuts. That's what he is. He's Mexican fucking out of his mind. I got mad respect for Mexican. But not for that Mexican. That Mexican could suck a fucking Mexican dick. Nah, man. Anyway, this is what we're dealing with here. Shitty outside, man. Shitty. New York shitty. Oh man. Yeah, so I got a surprise for this weekend, for Saturday. So you might want to watch the show. Be a nice little surprise for the show. And like I said, Chris is probably coming back Saturday. Not 100% yet, but he should be there. And Shannon should be there as well. And we're going to be doing a drink night. So if you want to think about drinking Saturday night, buy yourself something nice. Come on down 9 o'clock. And we can have a nice party. And then once I'm nice and drunk, we can play this new game we got. It's called Pin the Tail on the Donkey. My nickel, how are you, booby? Steve, what's going on? How are you, brother? Connor, what's going on to you? Shout out to you, bro. Too sweet. Big show. You know what? I want to get along too, man. I do want to get along. But I don't need to be friends with those people. I don't bring them up. I bring them up once in a while, you know what I mean? I don't know why anybody was saying why my name was even brought up in that, because I didn't tell anybody anything about fucking Scott or Shell or anything like that. It had nothing to do with it. It was just weird I was even brought up. I don't know about him. I'll ask. I'll see if who's available for the show Saturday, and I'll ask. And hopefully, you know, if they're there, they're there. Hopefully, I don't know about Filthy. I don't think he'll be there, but you know, maybe the other guys will. But if they're not, me and Shannon will still be here Saturday night, and a couple of other people are going to stop by that you haven't seen on the show in a while. I'm hoping. And I think, listen, Saturday has the potential to become a fucking monster. That's all I'm going to say. It has the potential, I swear to you. I'm not even fucking with you. It has the potential to become an absolute fucking monster on Saturday if things go right. It really does. So I'm hoping I'm hoping everything goes good and everything goes right. And then, you know, we'll see what Saturday will bring. Has the potential to be a monster. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to gang rape the dog. And, no. What? Yeah, I'll probably come on. You want me to come on? Tommy? Tommy's sending me messages right now saying, let's go on. Yeah, I'll do prank phone calls in restaurants again Saturday. Why not? You guys throw me numbers. Usually the numbers from you guys are the best. That's where I get the best people. I don't know. And someone else sends me good numbers too. Oh, somebody, you know who somebody sent me? They sent me Carol Baskin's number, man. We called Carol Baskin, but she never answered. We got to call again. We got to call again. Yeah, if Dave calls in, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's see. Thanks, Kevin. I'll see you there too, brother. Yeah, it should be a good night either way. It has the potential to be a huge night, but it's going to be a good night either way. And get your drink on, or your smoke, get them ready. And it'll be a good one. I didn't say you took anybody's side, JB. What are you saying, man? I never said you took anybody's side. I didn't even have a problem with you. I didn't even have a problem with you. You guys are just merely speculating on what you were hearing. But the fact of the matter is, I didn't say shit to Tommy about that shit. What happened was, Shell was still friends with Scott at that time. I don't know why she would tell you she wasn't, but she was. And she went back and probably told Scott. And if she didn't, and she told Cabretti, and then Cabretti went and told Scott about Tommy, well, doesn't that make her guilty of the same thing anyway? She told Cabretti, right? So, doesn't that make her guilty? She told somebody what they talked about privately. I think Tommy said he asked her not to say anything or something. I don't know. But it has nothing to do with me. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't go to Cabretti. I don't speak to him like that. I never did. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth. I never spoke to Cabretti, like, on the side, really. Probably a couple of times. That's about it. And I had nothing to do with the whole entire situation. And I'm not questioning you. I wasn't even questioning you, JB. So, you know, you're just doing a show. All right. All right, yeah, you're clarifying. That's all good. Now take your microphone and shove it up your fucking ass. Go do a show in your fucking car. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. Bubby, sweetheart. I'm just kidding, sweetie. I'm just kidding, sweetness. My sweetness will never cease. But no. You didn't know, you know what I mean? So anyway. Pookie, you know what I mean? Wait, what's going on? Let me read this. Yeah, I don't have a problem with anybody. I don't have a problem with JB. It's all good. I'm good with you, JB. You know that. You know, I'm just talking about what was said on the show. That's it. Let's see what else people are saying in the chat. I don't really like to read chat sometimes. You guys know that, because number one, I can't read that well. It takes me a while. And number two, sometimes it's bullshit, but there's a lot of good people in chat right now. Alright, anyway. I'm confused. I don't know. Yo, what's going on, man? Irk. What's going on, Irk? Pokemon? You too, man. You be safe out there too, man. The shit's not over with. Don't let your guard down yet. You know? My parents my father... Oh, I gotta show you guys this before I go anywhere. I gotta show you guys this. My father is a nut. I'm trying to keep them safe and keep them in the house, and so they don't go out, right? And that's what I've been doing for how long this has been going on, right? 2 months now, right? So I try to keep them from going out, right? But where does he go today, my father, right? He goes today and he goes and he buys this. I'll show you guys right now. And I know this is kind of spoiled, but watch, I'll show you guys right now. JB, I love you. Come on, man. Look at this. Look at this, guys. You ready for this? Watch this. Do you guys see this? Watch this. What the fuck, man? Yo, what the fuck? You guys see that? It's fucking lobster.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna fucking eat it. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh.